So visualize this. You walk into your local Maserati dealer and you put down your hard-earned cash to purchase the 2020 1967 Maserati reissue, straight from the Maserati custom shop. As you reach for the keys, however, the dealer says, "Hold on, we have to relic it for you." Well, at this point, you take a look at the car and think to yourself, is this a good idea? I mean, the car looks great already. It's brand new. Drives good to be sure. So why do it? But since you paid a premium to have the car reliced, even though it was brand new, you wave them on. Go ahead, good sir, go on. Well, this is what the relicing process kind of looks like. Upon returning, your car looks like someone used it to scrub pots at the local Denny's. The paint is scratched with large sections torn out of the back side of the car. The chrome metal is rusted and looks aged. But the engine is fine. Heck, because it's brand new, remember? So as you drive away from the store, you begin to feel a slight sensation that you've been foolish and possibly been had. Or maybe you don't. So at the end of all this, what is my point? I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that relicing is a form of dumbassery. I'm sorry, I can't get with the concept of taking a perfectly, in most cases these days, really expensive guitar and then taking it and doing some alterations in order to make it look like an old guitar. Let me give you an example of where I'm trying to get with this. So Joe Bonamassa, you know I love him. I love Joe because he really is a historian. And he literally puts his money where his mouth is when it comes to guitars. And if he says something about something, you could pretty much will 99.9% say it's probably correct. I'm sure he will modestly say that he's not always right, but that's a rare thing, I'm sure. So he made the statement once that when he purchased his first 1959 Burst, that the guy, when he sold it to him, said, "Okay, you know, Joe, when you buy this guitar, every scratch that you put on is going to diminish its cost by $1,000. You know, screws, you know, $4,000, $2,000. And Joe looked at it and he just said to himself, you know, my gosh, you know, does that mean that if I scratch this thing up, you know, completely, will it then become worthless? And so a very interesting point, because the relicing process started with Tom Murphy working at Gibson, working on Les Pauls. The concept of relicing is taking something like Joe Bonamassa's guitar, which he said that every $1,000, you know, diminishes its value, and then paying somebody to put those same scratches that's costing Joe $1,000 onto your brand new guitar that you paid a premium for to have that done. So, you know, it's like kind of a long about way for me to get to that point, but you see how silly it is actually. And, you know, I think that if you want to pay somebody to do that, then to do that. But if you're going to get this Slash double neck custom shop guitar and pay the what was it, $18,000 or something along those lines for this guitar that the custom shop reliced, so you're paying a premium for that, so it looks like his guitar that's costing him every $1,000 for his scratch he gets in it, including the buckle rash. And also on top of that, when I was looking at the review of this guitar, the guy who was reviewing it was saying that there were issues. The nut was off. Some of the brackets were loose. There was an issue with the pick guard. I guess they figured, well, you know, it's a relic guitar, so they won't notice. But my point is that, again, another example of paying ridiculous amounts of money for something that I think is just foolish. You know, time is the best relicer. I've said that before. Somebody brilliant said that before. And I think that if you play your guitar and you gig it, and I do pray that gigging does come back soon, that time will, and experience, because you know it's fun when you can point at a scratch and say, oh, I got this, you know, when I was, you know, smoking a cigarette and the ash fell on it, and you know, like Keith Richards' guitar, I believe, is one of those that has something like that. I mean, that's a story, you know, as opposed to this is a replication of the cigar burn that Keith Richards got, and it's, you know, it's like, that's not your story, man. That's Keith's story, you know. So make your own stories. Buy a guitar, buy the best one you can afford. Try to take care of it. Create your own stories. Create your own memories. You're not going to get that out of having the custom shop charge you an outrageous amount of money in order for them to screw up a perfectly brand new guitar and then charge you for it. So until the next show, guys, you guys please take care. I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for coming back. You know, I had a hiatus there on top of a hiatus because moving into the new place here in Amsterdam, unfortunately, the building that I moved into is a brand new building. It was still being renovated. No, it's not. It's an old building. It's like 1902, but it was being renovated. And, you know, everything down to the nitty-gritty, the wires, the cabling. And unfortunately, the internet cables had not been connected. So I've literally been bumming off Wi-Fi wherever I can find it. There's a hotel down the street I can catch on a Wednesday night if it's not raining for Wi-Fi. But that was about it for a little while. But I got it all sorted up now, so we will be getting back to regular programs here on Upstairs to the Right Music. Thanks for being patient and waiting for me. I promise you I won't disappoint. And until the next time, you guys take care. Bye-bye.